Nobody born with something ever understood the wager. The ones who arrived with cushion never had to sign the contract. And the currency of their own irreplaceable time and the very real possibility that the contract wouldn't honor what they paid. But the ones who came from nothing already know the signature by heart. We signed it before we had the language for it, on the morning we first understood what nothing actually felt like from the inside. I'm at my poverty, the way a general maps the territory, every deficit to coordinate, every limitation, the perimeter to breach. Didn't romanticize the hunger. Hunger isn't noble, hunger is corrosive. It dissolves the margin between the man you are and the links you'll reach. Watch the city distribute this abundance with a logic I couldn't decipher. Some men born inside the gate, some men perpetually outside. I press my face against the glass long enough to memorize the interior. Then I found a door they didn't advertise, and I walked inside. Worked the hours that don't fit on any reasonable invoice. Sacrificed the relationships that couldn't survive the season. Every comfort that I deferred was a deposit in the vault that was building in the dark, without a blueprint, without a guarantor, without a single reason to believe it will materialize, except the absolute, catastrophic, unacceptable alternative of it not. Get rich or die trying, not a slogan, not a poster. It's the only operating logic when the baseline is the floor. When the floor is all you've inherited, and inheriting ain't nothing, and the ceiling of the life they drew for you is lower than the door. Get rich or die trying. Not because the money is the purpose, but because the money is the oxygen in rooms that require air. And I refuse to suffocate politely in the margins of a system built by men who never wondered if the game was even fair. I bury versions of myself along the trajectory you're getting here. The version that was softer, that believed the world reciprocated effort. The version that extended trust before the trust had been audited. That version died at a specific intersection on a specific night, when a specific man smiled and collected what I given and gave nothing in return. The one who took his place was leaner in his sentimentality, more fluent in the grammar of the room before he spoke inside it. Kept the warmth but held it further from the window where the cold outside could no longer reach it. I lost things accumulating what I came here to accumulate, relationships that couldn't calibrate to what the journey was requiring. Not villains, just civilians unable to withstand the velocity of a man who made a wager with his life and found out he was serious about the terms. Let me tell you what nobody puts in the monument version of this story. The dying part is real. Not always the dramatic kind. Not always the headline, not always the body. Sometimes you die in the decision you made at 2 a.m. when the offer on the table was the wrong one, and you took it anyway, because the alternative was another month of watching the ones you love go without. Sometimes you die in the man you had to become to survive the cross, and sometimes you arrive on the other side with the money and look down at what you're wearing and don't recognize a single thread. I got rich, and the only way a man from where I'm from gets rich, completely, irreversibly, at significant cost to the inventory of who I was before the wager, and I would do it identically again. Not because the cost was worth it in the clean accounting sense, but because the alternative was a slow erasure that cost just as much and gave back nothing. At least this way, the sacrifice, purchase something that stands and breathes and cannot be taken without a fight. At least this way, I got to choose what I pay and what I paid it for. That choice, however brutal, however expensive, however much it changed me, was the first thing in my life that was entirely mine. And I would burn everything twice to feel that